echo here. I'm going to see if I can get that fixed for you guys. So give me 1 second here. All right. Welcome, guys. We are streaming live on YouTube from YouTube World. Welcome, guys. We got Jeanette in the Q&A section of this AI Breakfast Lab for you guys today. If you have any questions relative to the topics we are talking about today, you can put a Q&A there. If you have a question relative to login or any type of customer questions about any type of matrix questions or anything like that, if you're part of Momentum Tech, we ask you to email support@momentumtech.ai. Let's keep the conversation about what we're discussing today. That would be fantastic. Okay. So excellent. All right, let's get rocking and rolling here. Let me share my sound and we'll get started on our lab this morning. And we are going to continue to work on some fun stuff today. And let's go to our screen one. There we go. Excellent. Let's close all these other windows so we don't confuse you. We're here in the AI Breakfast Lab, and this is our AI platform with Momentum Tech. So what we're going to do today is over the weekend, James mentioned to you that we had a great summit, and you could rewatch that on our YouTube channel. Just look under the folder for AI Summit. We created a playlist for it. So there's part one and there's part two. So you can rewatch those if you would like to. This was a free AI and SI Summit, and it was power packed. Special thanks to all our corporate staff that made that possible. Uh, One of the things that we announced at the uh, summit was our next event, which I'm going to pull that website up because we're going to do some work on it today with you. This was an announcement. There's a couple of ways you could participate in this event on January 24th. It's a virtual global boot camp. Try to say that 20 times, right? A virtual global boot camp, January 24th. And this is a special event. It's going to be taking you all the way through to getting published. So the copy here is very persuasive, obviously. We're going to do some really great things with this in the next week or so, but stop competing with AI content. Own the room with an authority book. AI can write posts, it can write emails and funnels in seconds. We've done a lot of those things in the AI Breakfast Lab. But what it can't fake is authority. It cannot fake authority. Write your book in record time and become the expert clients trust and pay. And here's a great thumbnail. Are you ready to unearth your story? Great video. And there's two ways people could participate in our upcoming book boot camp, which, by the way, this is going to be incredibly loaded with value. You can register for $39, or if you're part of our Black Belt certification program, which is $99 a month, we finance it for you. It's valued at well over $1,500. It goes through the entire Black Belt from white belt all the way to Black Belt. You could come for free. If you're already registered for the Black Belt training, then you could come for free. All right. That's very clear. Now, let's be brutally honest, guys. Let's just talk about this. All right. When someone sends you a post versus someone handing you a book or sending you their book, what's your response, right? When someone hands you a book, it sends a signal that this person is serious, right? When someone sends you a post, right now there's so much AI content out in the marketplace. It's like, cool, probably AI, right? No book, basically no authority asset. No authority asset, it's harder lower trust, and slower growth. This is, I'm talking to people that are experts now. If you're an expert in your market, whether maybe you're an expert in your field, right? This is not my opinion. This is market reality, right? That if you have your authority book that's monetized, it's going to help you win in 2026. Everyone now has access to AI. A lot of people do, right? They're getting posts from all these AI platforms in the marketplace, and our platform helps you do that as well. We create tons of great content, and we're going to do that today, right? But James, and the difference is James and I have authored, I don't know how many books, James, and we're getting we're getting some, hopefully we'll get some of them published very soon with you. We want to publish our books. I got several that are in line to get published that we've written right here on the AI Breakfast Lab or on events, right? Content doesn't necessarily create trust. Authority assets do, really. Okay. A book changes the conversation from who are you to how do we work together. It's another way to put it, right? When you have your authority book. All right. So maybe you feel um, uncomfortably seen if this applies to you, but maybe you've built real expertise over years, right? Maybe people constantly ask you for advice, or you already have content and slides and trainings and recordings and notes and client work, and you know you should have a book, but you just haven't made it a priority. Well, you're done waiting for the someday because Momentum Tech is here for you. You're tired of the invisible despite real expertise, right? So you're going to walk away from this boot camp with industry authority, high ticket clients potential. These are all formulas we're going to give you, right? Creating a legacy, building a platform that can build some passive income for you, opening doors for possibly speaking engagements with AI speed, right? So the old way, right, is to write for months with no clear outcome. Guess at the structure, the cover, the positioning, publish and hope someone finds it. No connection between the book and the revenue, and the author with no business leverage. Now, the authority book model that we're teaching in this boot camp is strategic positioning first, focus books for specific audience, AI accelerated creation without sounding generic, a clear path from book leads to clients, and immediate business application. We did this at the boot camp. The first hour in part one, we wrote a book for our Bill Hammond.
Hoffman.
Hoffman. Why did I say Hammond? Oh my God, I always say Hammond. Hoffman. Yes, Bill Hoffman. And you know, and it came out with a fantastic book. I mean, it was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. We even built a funnel for him where he can use that as a lead magnet, right? So he's still editing it. And the cover was designed. The appendix is 7 chapters and an appendix. It's over about 14,000 words we wrote with him on his book. And that's the first draft. And we built him a complete funnel too to promote that book. Right? You guys want to see the funnel that we built for him?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, I'll show it to you. Let's show you the funnel we built so you can see it. Let's go to the settings. I'm sleeping the project. The reason I'm sleeping the project because we're moving it over to WordPress, and we don't need to have the lights on. That's because when you have it not sleeping, CodeMojo charges you for that hosting because it turns it on live, right? So let's go back to the project now that I unsleeped it so I can show it to you. And then I'm going to there you go. Here it is. Look at that. Bill Hoffman, timing isn't luck. It's a skill you can teach, learn, teach, and scale. There's the book cover we designed in the platform. Right place, right time is the name of the book. Get the book, starter tools, finally a practical guide, the right framework, the read signals. I mean, look, this is beautiful. About Bill Hoffman, ready to master the art of the perfect timing, get the book, instant access, the right framework, bonus scripts and checklists. Boom. Yeah. We put this together for him. And then the book, let me see if I can find the book for you guys that we put together this weekend. Here it is right here. And this is something he's still working on in terms of inserting his bio and everything in there. There's the book cover here, right? And let's go to the tools and let's see the word count on the actual book. Word count is 13,588. Was written in about an hour and a half on Saturday. Here's a table of contents, and here's the book. It is totally about 92 pages, James.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice book.
Yeah. And then, and then at the end of it, we gave the AI platform our information about Momentum Tech, and it has call to action, right? For Momentum Tech, and it goes over all the Magic Kids tutors that we're launching, as well as all of the apps that we have in the platform, that we're going to be going over today. But guys, this is what we can do with our AI platform. So let's go into the platform and let's look. Where do you even start, right? Well, we got a little tab over here that says write your book. And this has all the tools you need to author your book. And that's what our book boot camp is going to be centered around: how to optimize these tools and how to get it published, how to go published, right? That's really cool stuff. So what we want to do today, and I'm going to show you what you can apply this to your company, right? This is our funnel here for registrations, and James could put that in the chat for you guys if you want to register for it. It's January 24th. It's got limited seats. Trust me, it does. And as soon as we get to a magic number, it will go down. So registration is only open until we got the people that have paid, because we can only take on a few people for this event. So we want you guys to get registered for it. You're one of the few people already, including the people on the conference that heard about this. So I'm going to put that link in the chat there. So there's the link to that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to design some more social posts for this. And I've already designed a few. And I'm going to do is I'm going to give the AI platform a little guidance. So we've created some really cool images already. I'll show you a few of them for the boot camp, and you're going to have access to these. Now, we didn't design these; our AI platform did. But look at this: wine optional, pajamas encouraged, book guaranteed, virtual boot camp. Beautiful, right? Your competitors are writing books. Just saying, get ahead. January 24th Fourth, imposter syndrome. Publish a book, problem solved. Netflix can wait, your legacy can't. Write your book in 3 days on January 24th. Your expertise is buried gold. Time to mine it. Dig deep, write bold, publish fast. The world is waiting for your story. Your story deserves to be unearthed. Write your book in your pajamas. No travel required. Seats are limited, January 24th. Don't miss this live global book boot camp. Authors get paid. Speakers, consultants, coaches, authors demand 10x higher fees. Become an authority. There you go. So those are some social posts that we put together. Did that over the weekend that you're going to have access to. We're going to put this in our support marketing system that you guys have access to share. And we designed 20 social posts. So what I'm going to do with these posts, let's just read the first one, and I'm going to upload this Word document to a social post. I'm going to use Ask Ed. Actually, I'm going to use the WOW GPT. I'm going to have James use the WOW GPT. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to James, and I'm also going to do this myself. James is going to create some LinkedIn targeting business people, experts only. Some LinkedIn posts with the WOW GPT. I'm going to do Facebook posts. We'll start with that. I'm going to show you first, and then James can show you. I think James is in this document now, aren't you, James? Yep.
Not right this second.
Well, I see your
Yeah.
face.
The 20 Facebook captions.
Yes.
Yep. I'm in that one.
Great. So I'm going to download the PDF. James is going to do the same thing. We download the PDF so that we can upload it to the WOW GPT. I'll have him wait to do that so you can see what he's going to do, and I can see what I'm going to do here. Okay. So here's the chats. Here's the WOW GPT. Or I could go up here and just type in WOW, and there it is right there. So I have the WOW GPT opened up, and I'm going to start a new conversation, a new chat. Wait for it to wake up. In other words, it's going to greet me. As soon as it greets me, then we're good to go. Now I'm going to upload that PDF, all right, that I just downloaded. And I just take it from my desktop, upload the PDF. It's uploaded. There it is right there. 20 captions. So that way it gets the WOW GPT a little bit of information of our captions. Now I'm going to tell it what we're doing too, so I might as well just go to the website, right? For the boot camp, and maybe copy some the top of the funnel stuff, right? And tell it what's going on. So I'm going to speak in here first. I would like for you to design some social posts for this, particularly for Facebook, using the algorithm of Facebook with trending hashtags. Utilize emotional triggers and compelling captions that capture people's attention, make them punchy, edgy, and highly likely to go viral. The length of the post should be medium and make them super engaging. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to paste in, that's details to the event, okay? Well, I gave it a little bit of information and so design some social posts. Let's just say design 10 social posts. All right. Now I'm ready to go. So this takes maybe 3 minutes to do. I'm going to clean this up for you. I'm going to put it in the chat so you guys can have that prompt. As that's working, give me a second here, and I'll paste that in there. So it's already starting to design some for me. All right. I'll put in the chat a optimized prompt that you guys can use also to give you guys an idea. There you go. You want to copy and paste that. James, you could use that too. Something like that. That's a better optimized prompt. You could try it
I,
for yours, but you can
I'm
see
gonna
that.
I'm gonna show them a different way to do it, so they have two styles.
Yeah, that's fine. But look at that, guys. Your story is a lifetime is a lifetime for someone. There's a reader waiting for the chapter only you can write. This is bigger than marketing. It's impact, legacy, and life change. Dig deep, write bold, publish fast. January 24th, 2026, register. Tag a friend who needs to see this. Right? These are 10 social posts. Let's go to the top and then I'll have James share his screen with the WOW GPT. Own the room with a book, not just posts. AI can crank content, but it can't fake your authority. Your name on a spine changes the way clients see you, price you, and book you. In 72 hours, you'll go from someday to signed by you, January 24th, global, live. Let's make you undeniable. Register. Yes. The money truth nobody tells you. Authors charge 3 to 5 times more for the same service. Why? I mean, these are great, guys. All right. So I'm going to show you how I can change this real quick. And I'm going to change some of these posts. I would like for you to eliminate the concept of 3 days because this is a 1 day event only. We're giving them the knowledge of this 1 day as a catalyst, a starting place where they can launch their campaign. We're giving them everything they need to write their book of authority. Rewrite the 10 social posts with this in mind, please. So again, you're in control of it, right? Again, this is the WOW GPT. If you're seeing this for the first time, the WOW GPT is a GPT. We like to say WOW instead of just chat. Okay. Our WOW
Well,
GPT.
most of the people that use it say "wow" when they use it. That's
That's
where we
right.
came up with
Yeah.
the name.
Exactly. And this is trained to help you. You don't have to train it to know about business. You don't have to train it to be edgy or scroll stopping. You don't have to train it to use emotional triggers. I mean, it does. It has this knowledge already. And you could train like we did all of Bill's for his book, his social media on Saturday. We did all the social media for Magic Kids, all the social media for my wife's company. She does everything here, right here. We built Momentum Tech's social media posts that you are using right here. And we have it saved in the conversation, as you can see on the left. And we can always go back to that the next day. So if you're seeing this for the first time, you could do this. You could do this for your business. You could do this for your wife's business. You could do this for other business. You could do this for your Momentum Tech business. You could have the WOW GPT design not just social posts for Facebook, LinkedIn, video scripts. It can even write books for you. It can do all kinds of fun things, LinkedIn articles. It'll put fire on your content marketing game. You know, it'll save you a ton of time. Just this one app alone Can be accessed from your phone, tablet, or from a web browser. Before you have coffee, you could be getting social posts. You could plan your whole month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months of social media super fast. There you go. So I just gave it a little bit of tweaking, right? And I'm just going to take these right here, and I'm going to give them, well, of course, we're going to give these to you. Yes, 100% we're going to give it to you. All right, here we go. 10 rewritten Facebook native posts built around one day catalyst event. Each post uses a bold hook, emotional triggers, social proof, and a clear call to action without any 3 days or 72-hour language. Here we go.
We're gonna have to put that in a linked document they can click. They can't copy the
Yeah,
what's pasted in the message.
Yep, I'll put it in a document right now.
Same with the prompt you gave them earlier.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to give you guys these 20 right here also. Actually, let's just create a new one. And I'll share that with you, James, so you can put yours in there too. And I'll put the prompt up front. This is Facebook post. And I'll share this with you, James, too. AI book boot camp social. Excellent. All right, and then I'll share that with everybody. Okay, and I'll send it to you, James, where you can edit it. They can view it, you can edit it. Just check your email, James, and then let's go ahead and copy that link for everybody. And let's put that in the chat. James will put what he's going to do in the same document. Okay. Cool. All right, James, I'm going to turn it over to you. Let's show them a different way. I know that you like to sometimes simplify. That was a longer prompt, right? Obviously, you know, and I did promise you don't have to do that with a WOW GPT. So let's let James Texify it. Texify it.
I'm gonna make it a East Texas training session because some people go, "Wow, I'll never be able to think like Ed," and that's okay because the way Ed thinks is built into the system. You don't necessarily have to always give it such elaborate prompts, so don't feel intimidated. Don't feel like you have to be as good as Ed. Now, after I show you the East Texas way. I'm an East Texas boy, so I can pick on East Texas. I'll show you if you do want to get as smart as Ed, a tool you can use to get there. So let me start by sharing my screen. And Ed started with some posts that he had already created. You don't even have to have that. I'm going to show you a neat way that you can promote any business. Of course, we're talking about the book boot camp right now because this will give you opportunity to open the door to get people in, because for them to really maximize the benefit of the boot camp, they need to subscribe for the Momentum Tech AI tool set, right? But you could go to any website that you have or any product or any PDF, and you can put that information into the WOW Chat GPT or the WOW GPT. So the way that you might do it from a website is just come out here and just copy an entire front page or wherever the best data is about what you're offering. If you want to promote a particular product, go to that product page, copy that text, and then I'm just going to put that into a Google Doc right here so I can save it as a PDF and upload it. So I'll just go in here. Google Docs is for free. I used to, use Microsoft Word exclusively. Now I pretty well use Google Docs. And this is, I'm just going to call this the book boot camp. And I'm going to save this down as a PDF. It's downloading. Now I have all the data on the book boot camp. I'm going to go in here to the apps.
I don't know if you realize you copied the AI Breakfast Lab.
Oh, I did? Oh, yeah. Let me go back to the right one. I meant to go to
AI Book Boot Camp.
AI book boot camp. There it is. Yeah, I typed in AI and clicked the wrong one. So that's important. You want to go to the exact page you really want to promote. So let me copy this, change this. All right, now I'll download that. I'm just going to click download PDF. All right, now let's go here to the app. And I'm going to click here on the left, go down here to GPTs, and I'm going to click on WOW GPT. All right, now I like to, when I'm working on some of these apps, I like to close this left navigation. So you do that, just click the little right facing arrow. Now you have full view, and then you just wait for your GPT to wake up. And it greets you, as you can see. And now I'm going to go ahead and upload that PDF. Go in here to downloads. And this is the document. Okay, so I've uploaded the document, and I'm going to just tell it to make me 10 LinkedIn social media posts. Please make me 10 LinkedIn social media posts directing people to the following URL to enroll now. All right, so I'm just going to get the link to the book boot camp. Let's see, that was not what I wanted to do. And I'm going to put it in here. And there we go. So really, I used a super simple prompt, and I just copied and pasted right from the website. You can do this with any one of your, I know, people on here are working part-time, or they have another business and they're doing this part-time. So you can use this to promote our system and your system. This is the power of what we have to offer. Is, like Ed says in his presentation, this is not some overpriced juice that you have to convince somebody to buy and change their habits. This is a tool that's in demand by every single business on the planet, every single person, student, college student, grade school students. Everybody needs these tools. It empowers them to do things like never before. Now look at this. Let's go up here to the top. Well, here, we'll start with this one right here. What the data shows across industries: when a book powers your business ecosystem, higher quality leads, faster conversions, stronger trust. increased LTV books don't replace marketing. They supercharge it. Boot camp January 24th, only $39. Enroll now. And then it has your hashtags. I didn't even tell it to create hashtags. It just knows it already has Ed's genius in this system. Speakers who've worked with world-class leaders and ignited massive growth will show you the playbook to build your authority asset, start to finish. One day, one decision, one book that shifts your market position, January 2nd to, well, anyway, the date, limited spots, enroll now. It's got your hashtags on there. Your 2026 plan needs one pillar authority. Turn years of experience into a book that wins trust, opens stages, attracts premium clients. This is the most affordable, focused path to get it done fast. Virtual Global Boot Camp, the date, the money, and enroll here, and then your hashtags. And then it asks you, do you want me to tailor a few posts for specific niches like coaches, SaaS, agencies, real estate, healthcare? It gives you instructions. And I would say, okay, well, maybe I'm working in restaurants. I can type this morning. So now I'll go back, it'll create them for restaurants. Folks, this system is designed to be basically a promptless system because it already has so much of Ed's genius built into it. While it's creating these, I'm going to show you something here on the system that if you want to capture a glimpse of the mindset of Ed Garza, you go right in here to our community. Okay, so right in here to our community resources right here. See, it's up at the top. You guys really ought to use this because there's so many resources in here, but this, along with training, so you've got training on AI here as well. But in this community resource, you can communicate with each other and you'll find more of Ed's genius in here. So as I scroll down here, you'll see this pinned resource. This is a map of how Ed thinks when he creates prompts. He'll say, you are a world-renowned copywriter or author or statistician, depending on what he's trying to do. If he's writing about something that has to do with nutrition, they'll say, you're a world-renowned nutritionist, right? So let's say copywriter, because we're actually talking about writing a book, right? So let's go back in here. You'll see now it's created all of these about hospitality and restaurants and real hospitality wins, 0 time to tell the story. Guests say you should teach this, right? So now let's go back in here to this resource. It's talking about a copywriter, all right? So I'm going to say, you are a world-renowned copywriter. You get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to create social media posts. Okay, I'm going to turn off the voice so I can speak while I'm going back and forth. And then I'll say, okay, I want you to write press release. Okay, let's just pick press release. I want you to write a stunning press release regarding this topic. Turn the voice off. I'm going to go back here. And then this is the E part of the create, all right? Explanation. Then I'm putting here, it could be summarizing, detailing, comparing, contrasting, evaluating. Let's say, let's just say detailing. I think detailing would be good. Detailing the value of having your own book, being a published author, what kind of credibility that adds to you. Okay, turn the voice off again. I'll just put a comma in here. I'm gonna go back to Ed's prompt and go, okay, audience, who am I talking to? Well, gosh, we're talking to business owners, right? We want business owners to understand the value of having their own book. You do this with anything that you're doing. It's not just what we're talking about right now. Detailing the value of being a published author. Oh, I already said that. Hang on a minute. Let's go back here. Oh, I already explained that. So that's fine. I did that in there. So then, audience, then I'd say this is for business owners, but we've already talked about that. And then let's make this entertaining or inspiration. Let's make it inspirational. Okay. Let's make this inspirational. Let's inspire small and medium-sized business owners to want to write their own book, to get that book published and gain the value of having that published book. Okay. Now, the last one on here, this one is the one that I use after I've created something. This is the E, the expand, right? The E, you can expand, explain, iterate. It's how you might want to change it afterwards. Like you seen Ed when he was doing his demonstration after he created them, he said, okay, let's go in and change them a little bit. I want to take out the 3 days, or I want to modify. So that's what we're talking about here in the expand, modify, reorganize, paraphrase, update, how you want to change it after you've created it. So let's go ahead and click go. And it'll take a minute or two to publish that. But again, I want to show you where this is at in the system, because I encourage you to print this out, have it laminated front and back, put it next to your computer, and use this on every tool that you use in this system. This is a powerful way to capture a little bit of the creativity and the brilliance that Ed's built into this system. This is built specifically for the tools on this system, and it's right here in community resources, Momentum Tech community, and you'll see videos posted here that we create. You'll see, here's rules of the forum, and here's, some things that are pinned at the top because they're important. So go through here, use this. You create some cool videos with our system, post them on here. You create some cool images, post them on here. Look, this is one a key did. His blood is our victory. Our testimony is our song. Let us document through books, course, what God has done for us. We testify together because, and I think this is a video that he created. This is something Dennis created. This is something I posted. Then you'll see, just lots of communication back and forth. You can support each other, give each other feedback in there. Let's go back here and let's take a look at this. All right. So for immediate release, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to just kind of go through and read a little bit and then scroll through it. Stop competing with AI content. New virtual global book bootcamp helps small and mid-sized business owners become the authority clients trust. It's all about gaining trust. Virtual, December 5th, 2025, in a world where anyone can spin a post in seconds. Authority is the difference between scrolling past and signing the deal. Momentum Tech today announced the virtual book bootcamp, a live one-day experience on Saturday. And the date, you always double check your dates just to make sure it's correct. Designed to help entrepreneurs, consultants, and small business leaders write and position a revenue-driving authority book fast. Registration is open now for only $39. And then he goes on through and it has an entire full press release with quotes and everything from both Ed and I. All I did is I just copied the text from the website. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Ed, and
okay,
let you keep rocking and rolling.
Yeah, you pasted over the social media post that I gave them with the
Oh, sorry.
if you can you undo that? Do an undo on that link.
Let me do that. I think it's back now.
Okay, there you go. The prompt's there and the social. Okay, thank you so much.
You got it.
Awesome. You want to paste some of your social posts in there that you
Yeah,
created?
yeah, I'll put them at the bottom.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Beautiful. All right, all right, guys. Let's spend a little bit more time. We got a few more minutes, and let's do some other things. So this is the WOW GPT. There's a lot of GPTs in here that have a lot of expertise, right? I mean, we got all kinds of ones that are in here that can help you. And not only can this do social posts, I want to show you some other things that it can do. Watch this. Can you create a social media image for this social media post that I have pasted below? Keep it the size of a Facebook post, please. So the Wild GPT can also create images. You want to go into image mode once you've trained it a little bit because it'll do better for you. And you want to make sure you turn off the microphone, otherwise it just transcribes everything for you, but that's okay. So it takes a little bit longer to do it an image. But what we have found as a tip for you is that it can do a pretty good images for you once it understands what you're doing. Okay. So didn't do a good job. So let's change it now. Okay. Let's change it. Create me a social image with no text overlay. Just imagery. You know, an image is worth 1,000 words. Create a stunning scroll stopping image for me. Very good. So again, this doesn't cost you anything, by the way. For any of you that are new here, if you subscribe to the platform, it's $39 a month. You could talk as much as you want to the WOW GPT. Like I said, you could have it write books for you. You could have it do blogs. We could write articles with it, LinkedIn articles. You could create, um, you could upload your story and write a memoir with it if you want to. I mean, and the cool thing about it is everything stays private. Matter of fact, James can't go in and look at what I'm doing, and vice versa. I'm training my GPT on something very unique. James is training his on something different, right? Different version. Here we go. There you go. So I would probably add captions to these, right? That's kind of interesting. Yeah. But again, there's some imagery, right? You could have it create more, right? Maybe you find one you will like. Like I thought this one was pretty cool. Do you like that one, James? Yeah. That's a really good, awesome one there. Yep. Perfect. So those are some things to do it. Now we don't talk much about image creation. So let me show you an example here of what we can do for image creation. Because I got about 7 minutes. So obviously we need some images for this. So I like going to the AI image creator And I'm going to do a 1, 1. Okay, there's Rip. Okay, these are all a lot of characters we've created here as well. So I'm going to give it a prompt here. Now, I will tell you there is a tutorial up here on the AI image creator. And you can, if you're not a good prompt engineer and you want to give it an idea, you can describe what you want, the functionality and utility of a product or service, avoiding promotional language. Just put some basic functionality and some product information, and it will generate 20 image prompts for you. Okay. So let's tell it some information about the boot camp. So I'm going to do this, copy that. Yeah, let's copy that. And let's just try to put that in there. And then let's create some image ideas. So you don't have to know how to do any much except know a little bit, copy some information from their website. Let's get some image ideas. Takes about 10 seconds. Doesn't cost you anything. And you can create some image ideas. And then we're going to create some videos some images based on these ideas that they come up. This is the image, AI image creator is one of my favorite ones. We have other image creators in here. Obviously, we have emotional, scroll stopping, logo designers. We got an image editor, and I'll show you how we can edit images as soon as this is done. Here are some ideas. A virtual global boot camp that helps professionals write and publish an authority building book fast. A lively book signing scene with a smiling new author, a long line of attendees, and towering stacks of freshly printed hardcovers on a table. Pretty cool, right, James? Yeah, yeah. So there's one idea.
I like it.
So let's create a realistic image about on that one. That's the first prompt. Let's see if we like it. Okay, and it doesn't take 2 minutes. The AI image creator's gotten much faster. That's the most it's going to take. Matter of fact, it may populate like within just a few seconds. So there you go. Pretty cool image, right? I like that one. What do you think of that, James? Yeah, love it. Maybe I
Yeah,
don't
I love
like.
it. I love it.
Yeah, that's a great one. We could do some really cool stuff with that, right? So I'm going to 5-star that. Now I could edit this if I want to as well, right? And I'm not going to do that now, but let's go to the second one. An online boot camp that guides entrepreneurs to finish their authority book in record time. A podium with a microphone and a sleek hardcover book resting on it. Audience clapping and a soft blur behind. Let's generate that idea. Again, promptless image generation. I'll put our platform up against anybody. What do you think of that, James? Pretty cool.
I like it. Yeah, and it's got the authority book is really clear, really focused in on what they want you to see.
Oh, yeah, it's missing an I think, but we could
Oh,
obviously
yeah, we need to edit that. Sure.
let's just do watch. If I want to change that, maybe I wanted to erase that, right? So I go to the editor and I AI retouch it. And I want to remove something. I want to make that a little bit smaller. And I could just do this. Do it one more time. One more time. Just a little bit more. There we go. Now it's gone, right? Now what I could do if I wanted to add some text in that, I could add text and I could make that text white. And I'm going to just do it right here. And we're going to call it authority
ITY.
book. All right, now we're going to make that a little bit bigger right here. There we go. We're going to center that. We're going to make that into a bold black font. There we go. That looks cool. Let's italicize it. What do you think, James? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Try to italicize that. And let's bring that
Yep.
right here. You go, wow, what are you doing, Ed? Watch this. Boom, baby. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Cool. Pretty cool, right? Now watch this. Now I could go here and say, okay, I want to add a sticker. And I want to select an image. And then I'm going to go to Momentum Tech assets I have here. And I'm going to go ahead and take the, let's try that. No, no, not that one. Let's try this one. No, this one. No. Let's see here. Let's take a, here we go. How about this one here? Or this one. Okay. Was it pretty soft? Let's try it here. Momentum Tech. Let's try a white one instead. So let's select an image and let's do Momentum Tech logo white. Okay, let's try that white one. Let's try that. Nope, that one doesn't work. Let's try it again. I gotta find the right one, guys. Give me a second here.
You can even
White.
have 3 seconds, Ed.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's just go to my desktop. I know I have one on my desktop. Let's just look here. Cool. Let's see here. Momentum Tech. Mhm. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Boom. Right? Then I could put event details here if I wanted to, right? I could add more text in here if I wanted. But we're running out of time. But do you see how we worked it? How do you put more text? You just go to annotate, and I could say I want to add some more text, and I want the text to be, white, right? And I could add some text right here. And I could make the text a little bit, the font size a little bit bigger, right? Register. Let's just type in register. Let's see here. Make that bigger. Register now. Now, all right. And I could put that maybe like right here, right? The call to action. And then, of course, you have captions, right? Maybe I want to put that over here, top. Maybe it looks better there, right? You could add like eclipses. So I want to add an eclipse, maybe like like this. You could add text over that, right, as well. So I mean, I could put a border on it. So here's the border, and I'll show you the frame, and I could add a little frame around it, and I can make the size of that frame a little bit smaller to make it pop a little bit more. And that's just the second image I made. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's go back to the sticker or the annotate, and then I can delete that. And I like the register now there. I think that's pretty good. So let's click on done. And now it saves it. And how does it save it? How do I find it, right? It's right here. See, it says 1 of 2. There it is right there. Now I'm going to 5-star that. And remember, this is only the second idea. Here's the third idea. And you just go and you create another image. guys, I mean, this is like a one of my favorite tools. You see the kind of quality of prompts that it puts together for you. And all I did was I entered in a basic information and I copied and pasted it. Right. So that's some really good. Hopefully that helps you guys a little bit. Um, we're going to be creating a lot of social media for this stuff, but that gives you an idea how our AI platform works. I don't think James has ever seen the AI image creator do what it just did. It's gotten so much better, hasn't it, James, over the last
It
year?
it has, yeah, even like the rotation of the words and stuff.
Yes, yes. It's so much better, guys. So that's the great thing about it. Our AI platform constantly gets better without you even having to notice it. The image creators are just phenomenal. So if you want to learn more about the opportunity and the more details on the AI platform, then stick around. We have our opportunity meeting coming up here in just a few minutes, and we'll stream that live as well. So thanks for joining us on the AI Breakfast Lab, and we'll see you next time. Stay on if you want to, on the call, live call, if you want to stick around for the